Scott, on your neck. Just come to one for you.
Okay, give me a test, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Test.
Test 1, 2, 3.
You know the drill. Put the Scott on your neck.
Bro, how do you sit up straight in this chair? All right, we're good. Let's go.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Am I supposed to respond to that?
My name is Seven Foster.
My name is Troy Racobs.
My name is Seth Richard.
My name is Richard Ortega.
I'm Nicholas Hill. I go by Kiko.
I'm Jacob Rexroad.
My name is Elijah Mel.
Brett Quinlan.
I'm Andreas Hanley.
Aiden Rowden.
What is your full name or what program are you currently taking?
Pass. Anthony Stamper.
My name is Ricardo Rincon Rico.
My name is Zachary. Wait, hold up. Gotta put my middle name? That's some federal stuff. All right. My name is Zachary Crow. I'm in Fundamentals of Fabrication. Before the school, I was always interested into motorsports, a little bit of off-roading, more into like race car, street stuff, and just really wanted to learn more about just fabrication and designing of just the chassis and learning more so I can have the confidence to build my own one day.
Actually, I was in the military for about 6 years. I was in the Navy. I was doing like HVAC work on the ship, a lot of auxiliary and mechanical work. And then I got out, a year of a break, tried to go RCC for a little bit. I found out that community college was not for me. So
I was just kind of trying to figure things out before I came here and kind of took a chance and hoped I would find a passion in here, which I have. So I always like building things.
I'm from Texas originally. Went into the Navy, did that for 6 years, then got out. Did some commercial diving, but I really like off-road and wanted to go to this school for a while.
Nothing much, just a car enthusiast. Came here to make cool stuff. Been to cars, worked for my parents since I was little.
Kind of just worked for a couple of years. Had flexible schedule, so.
Worked in a bunch of different industries, solar, motorcycle industry, currently in the sign industry and going to do some more of that.
Prior military, up to 2011, then I did private security overseas, and then I came here.
I'm from Stockton, California, and I made the move all the way down here just to go to this school. Just working 9-to-5 jobs here and there, worked a bunch of different types of jobs, and I got to a point in my life where I knew that I needed to make a career choice. Just landed in my lap. I seen advertisements. You guys have really good marketing on social media. You don't ever stop seeing anything about the Fab School until you decide to come down here and join, and then you still see more and more of it.
I've always had a love for off-road and stuff. So, hold on. Can I restart my back?
Go.
Before I went to school, I wasn't really doing much. I've always had a love for off-road and stuff.
I called like 3 different schools, none of them picked up. This was the only one that did, so I came over here.
During the course, do you feel like your skills developed?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, 100%.
Yes.
A lot.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
No.
From first day to now, it's a lot different.
Yeah, I didn't know how to do any of this stuff before I came here.
Oh, welding came naturally to me. I feel like I can just get out there and weld anything now, you know what I mean? I'm a completely different person than when we first started.
I came in not knowing how to MIG or TIG weld or do any kind of fabrication.
No, I do. I'm not the best, but welding, I think I'm decent at welding. I hope to find a job where all I do is strictly weld. As far as machining, I never want to touch that.
Yeah, I think my skills have developed, but I think I still have a lot to improve on. So.
Definitely. Especially with welding, and overall just like my hands in general, just kind of like working with them. I had like no skill set when it came to that, so.
Aluminum in itself is probably the biggest night and day difference. Just improved a lot, and the steel was always kind of my more like comfortable material to work with, and now aluminum is weirdly enough when I'm more comfortable with that.
I spent a lot of time with the tube bender. Getting that down was nice.
I think I took like 1 welding course in high school, so pretty much going from nothing to something. So yeah, I definitely improved.
I feel like a genius. Like when talking to my friends now, like they say all these different things and they don't know what the hell they're talking about, and like just like different designs for suspension and stuff, and they're taking apart cars and stuff. They're not even doing it right with the right tools or anything.
Which skills do you think you're the best at?
What skills?
When it comes to the entire course.
To the entire course.
Aluminum, sheet metal,
None.
Yeah, I did a little welding probably a year before, just in the garage, messing around.
Will you be editing out any like profanity or like censoring anything?
There are some things, but I want you to freelance it.
So no. Daniel.
Take two.
Retail.
During the program, what was the best times you had with your classmates?
The best times, just everyone just bull. And we're sitting there at break at lunch, and we had a barbecue a couple times. Everyone just sitting there, hanging out, chilling, creating relationships with people and their job skills, and maybe people who they've worked for and stuff. Just a lot of talking in the class with a lot of everyone, and you build a lot of communication skills.
All the laughs we've had, you know. I think every day there was a joke somebody had said, you know, and just it was always a good time. The parking lot barbecues, you know, those are awesome.
I don't think there's one specific time. I think it's just been a good time the whole 6 months I've been here, honestly. I haven't had really a bad time with any of my classmates.
Probably the group projects, because the cages were fun.
Every day we walk in, you don't know what's gonna be said. It's a good time all the time.
None. I'm ready to graduate and never see them ever again. I wish I had somebody else. I'm tired of this guy. Just one more person, like I'm done.
All right.
Keep seeing the same face every day.
Yeah.
I'm glad one more week and I don't have to see you. Nah, in all honesty, it was great. You know, the relationship I had with these guys were really good. I didn't think I was gonna make good friends with these guys and the teachers, best teachers I could have, honestly.
Oh, that's a good question. Honestly, just like kind of how what Tina said, like getting to know these people one-on-one. We got so many big personalities in our class and so many comedians. So yeah, group projects definitely kept things interesting depending on, you know, who you're in a group with. And I mean, the comedy is just A1. It's I think I've absolutely laughed my ass off every day.
Probably overall, anytime we worked in groups, working in groups was cool, especially during the roll cage or even just like the simple things like the sample 90. Getting to know those people more like one-on-one and seeing how they are to work with is pretty cool.
We had a couple barbecues out in the parking lot, and that was a lot of fun, just getting to hang out with everybody and chill outside of the classroom.
Probably parking lot barbecues. That was pretty cool on lunch breaks. Had a good time doing that.
It's got to be between like any of the times we'd barbecue in the parking lot for lunch.
We had a lot of bonding moments. I've always been a pretty introverted person, you know what I mean, keep a small circle, but this has definitely shown me that there are people out there that are worthy of getting close to, you know what I mean? Another aspect of that is like we don't know who all of our classmates are going to become in the future, you know? Even though we might have personal differences, these people could become something big one day, you know? Or I could become something big one day, and then they could benefit from a connection with me, you know? So that's a very important thing to me.
I do want to give a lot of thanks to the instructors. Definitely Nick and Daniel helped out a lot, and then just to all my classmates, you know, it made it easy come to school, you know, keep showing up.
Shout out to Nick and Daniel. They're probably the best teachers that you could have here.
Yeah, Nick, he was very knowledgeable. All the instructors have a lot of knowledge that they're open to help you out, so. Shout
out Daniel, Master Splinter. There's no one better than Nick at it. Oh, actually Nate, shout out Nate, Formula Drift baby.
Follow me on Instagram, Asher86_ or my new company, Mel Speed Shop.
Shout out to Nick for putting up with my also understanding that my perspective coming into this was more so from the CAD design side of things, so I was always trying to achieve a tolerance or a spec in my head, and kind of having to dial me back and just go.
Shout out to my teachers. I know sometimes you may have had to tell me things twice because it didn't go through my head the first time. So thank you guys for being patient with me, and shout out to my classmates too for offering me some help when I needed it.
Thanks to my parents and friends, everybody who helped me get through this, watching my dog and stuff like that.
Just a thank you to the instructors and staff here and for like teaching us and not really like holding us back.
Obviously, thanks to the instructors, right? They did a phenomenal job. And I guess that goes with the school in general. Like, and I seen this early on when I was in the DDM course. If you had a question and any one of the instructors would stop and just help you out and show you how to do it. So that's cool, just to have that common theme amongst the instructors here.
No, you cannot have them on camera.
Thank you, Antonio, for being there. Everybody, you know, Kicks, what's it called? T-Man, Tuna, what's it called? I'll just go straight down the line. So it's Antonio, it's Droopy, and then it's myself, Rico, then it's Atalaya, and then what was the... No, they gave you a new nickname. What was it? Oh, I don't... T-Man, we'll stick with T-Man. Richie, Tuna, Kicks, Daryl, Andreas, Seven, Zach, and Gabe. Best class, best class, honestly.
Yeah, you already gave me the ending for this graduation video. Voila.
Dude, how the you remember all of our names?